The fallow great one came out last June, which means in another few months we are going to have another great one added to the game. But will it be another antlered great one or will it be a predator? Now, I personally think that the next great one is going to be a predator, but if it is going to be a predator, what kind of predator is it going to be? Beauty! 3 years ago, in April of 2020, the very first great one was added to the Hunter Call of the Wild. That was the whitetail great one. That was on one map, which was Layton Lakes, and now we have whitetail on at least 4 maps. Let's think. We have whitetail in Layton Lakes, New England, Mississippi Acres, Rancho Del Arroyo, and in Revontuli Coast. Oh my gosh. That is 5 maps! Then the red deer great one came out November of 2021. Then, in June of 2022, the first predator great one was introduced to the game, and that was the black bear great one. Then the moose great one was added in December of 2022, and just this last June, the fallow great one was added. So we have had 4 antlered great ones and 1 predator great one. So this is just my guess, but I'm guessing that the next great one will be a predator. So today we're going to count down the top 5 most wanted predators in the game. I don't know if we'll actually see them all, but I'm guessing we'll possibly see one of them in just a few months, and that is not a bad fallow. Let me know in the comments, guys, which predator great one you would like to see added to the game, and stick around right to the end of the video. I'm going to share a keyword with you. Drop that in the comments for your chance to win a free month's membership to the channel, and we're going to head straight into it. Coming in at number 5 on our list of top 5 most wanted predator great ones in Call of the Wild resides in Rancho Del Arroyo. Now, this species can be hunted in Layton Lakes and in Rancho, but no other maps. Now, if they were to introduce this great one to the game, I would definitely grind for it in Rancho, but it would be another grind done in the dark. So the predator that we're looking at is the coyote. Now, all predators go to 9 legendary, as well as a few other species including red deer and kangaroos. These would be very tough. Predator great ones are definitely challenging. You are dealing with a lot of solo zones with predators. Let's see if we can get this guy. He is very little. Okay, there's gonna be some drop. Beautiful! That might have been spine. Let's go have a look. So what would you guys think of having a coyote great one in the game? Is that something that you would like, or is that something that would not get you very excited? I definitely could go for a coyote great one. Just think of all the sweet coyote rares that we would end up with. I definitely do not have a melanistic or an albino coyote, and just thinking of all those sweet fur variants on a coyote great one, even though they're small, they could be made to look pretty insane. So up until now, EW has been wanting to keep great ones on non-DLC maps. They don't want to lock them behind a paywall. So we now have 5 great ones in the game, and all of them are either found on Layton Lakes or on Hirschfelden. Now, we don't know how long EW is going to want to stick with that. Are we going to see every species in Hirsch and in Layton Lakes made into a great one before they branch out and make other species on DLC maps into great ones? We are hoping that that is not the case. I would love to see a great one on a DLC map, and more than half of the predators on our top 5 list are from DLC maps. Now, where's our little buddy? My little buddy. So many little buddies. And there he is, and we got a vital. Look at, oh, geez, that was a lot of drop. More than I thought, but that was actually a heart shot. I aimed up here. That was a lot of drop. Holy, 189.16 meter shot. And what do you think of this guy as a great one? I think that would be kind of sweet. Coming in at number 4 on our list of top 5 predator great ones we would love to see in Call of the Wild is found here in Yukon Valley. But 3 of the top 5 species on today's list are from this very popular map. Yukon is definitely one of the most popular maps in the game, with species like grizzly bear, red fox, moose. You can grind for a great one moose on this map right now, although I think it would be a tough grind, and of course red fox. But the species coming in at number 4, grizzly bear. And there's one right there. Probably gonna run. Oh, and I think we got a hurt shot. Beautiful. Now, grizzlies are definitely tough diamonds, and all predator grinds are going to be tougher than grinds for antlered great ones. Now, if you notice, all of these species drink at night, so that is not a good thing. I don't prefer doing grinds in the dark if I do have a choice, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, where did that male go? Where did he go? He must have vanished. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, a mythical. Oh, a mythical. How you doing, my buddy? How'd I do there? Was that too high? Oh, we definitely got him. He just went splat. Very sweet. But I think a great one grizzly bear would be very sweet. Very similar to the black bear great one, but grizzlies are even bigger bears. I think with the different variations of fur they did with the black bear great one, I think doing the same thing with the grizzly bear. Put some sweet scars on this guy. Nice long gnarly claws. I mean, they already have pretty crazy claws, don't they? Oh, I just made the long. I was a little high on that shot, but that is a very big grizzly bear. 2.5 points off a diamond. But what do you think of having a grizzly bear great one? I think that would be kind of sweet. Now, coming in at number 3 on our list of top 5 predator great ones we need in Call of the Wild is a species that resides on 4 different maps, including Emerald Coast, Hirschfelden, Yukon Valley, and New England. This is another small species that drinks from 17 till 20, so half in the day and half in the dark. The species we're talking about is none other than the red fox. Now, there is, in my opinion, a better chance of us seeing a red fox as the next great one, or a coyote, simply because they are found on non-DLC maps. You definitely can hunt fox in Hirschfelden, but I think that Emerald Coast is probably the best map to hunt them in their drink zone. Look at all the red fox at this zone right here. 4 in one zone. That is not something you're gonna see in Hirschfelden very often. But here in Emerald Coast, the fox hunting is pretty insane. Not only that, but red fox drink at the same time as sambar and bantang. Now, I think having a red fox great one would be pretty sweet. The rares that would come out of these, red fox have albino, piebald, and melanistic as rare variations, I believe. And I would definitely set my grind up for a red fox great one here in Emerald Coast. But let me know in the comments, if we were to get a red fox great one, what map would you do your grind on and why? Now, the one thing that every great one predator has in common is the fact that they are not going to have antlers. So the only thing making them great is giving them a boost in size and having different fur coats. But I would really love to see what EW would do with a great one red fox. That's a pretty big one. Oh! Well, that was not the 243, but he is definitely dead. Oh, I guess I moved them. Oops. What are you gonna do? At least my shot placement was good. How you doing, my buddy? Well, he would have been a gold, but you're really not supposed to shoot red fox with a 300, but the shot placement was absolutely sweet. This is a very big one, but yeah, a bigger red fox, different sweet fur coats. I would definitely be okay with having a great one red fox. Coming in at number 2 on our list of top 5 most wanted predator great ones in Call of the Wild resides not only here in Yukon Valley, but a couple updates ago it was actually backfilled onto MEDVED TAIGA, definitely making MEDVED a more popular map. The species we are referring to is none other than the gray wolf. Now, gray wolves are definitely a very popular species to hunt, but having these as a great one would be very, very sweet. They are definitely one of the most aggressive predators in the game, and you don't have to deal with all of those solo zones. Most zones for gray wolves are herd zones, which means when you shoot a gray wolf, that zone is not going to vanish, because usually you have between 4 and 8, sometimes even more wolves attached to one zone. Now, wouldn't it be sweet to look over here, see 10 fabled, and have a wolf double the size with gnarly claws, scars on it, really huge fangs, and of course, many different fur types? That would definitely be something I would want to grind for. Now, whether I did it here in Yukon or in MEDVED TAIGA, I would definitely be very excited about that, and I really think that the community would be equally as excited to have a great one gray wolf added to the game. Now, the nice thing about gray wolves, and also what makes them amazing for cash, is the fact that when you shoot one, the rest of the herd usually does not spook. They usually say they're spooking, they go defensive, but then they kind of run around in circles and they don't really leave, giving you the opportunity to take down every single one, and they are really amazing for cash. Lots of sweet rares for gray wolves. We have egg white, we have red brown, there is melanistic, and there is albino, just to name a few. Did I get him? I get him. So as you can see, it's really not that difficult to take them all down. They just don't go anywhere. Then they stop, giving you the chance to shoot them again, and that must have been a heart shot. Sweet. Now, one thing you definitely want to carry with you when you are hunting for gray wolves is a defensive weapon. What I have with me right now is the Rhino. The Rhino 454 is an amazing handgun. You can use this, or you can use the 10mm. Now, the 10mm has 15 shots. It is a great defensive weapon, but when you shoot something with the 10mm, it is going to go down, get back up, have a chance to take a big bite out of you, and then it will die. But with the Rhino, one shot and that gray wolf goes splat. It is not getting up. It's dead immediately. The Rhino is very powerful and probably the best defensive weapon against aggressive gray wolves. And there goes a floater. Dude, what are you doing? You're driving me. Now here in Yukon, wolves drink from 0 to 3, so this would be a grind exclusively in the dark, but in Medved Taiga, they actually drink from 17 to 20, so that's a benefit for Medved. That would make the grind for gray wolves in Medved half in the day and half in the dark. So there is a level 5, we got a left long shot, $1,150, and the price will just go up from there. So how would you guys feel about a Great One Gray Wolf added to the game? Yes, please, sign me up. Number 1 on our list of most wanted predator great ones in Call of the Wild hails here in VURHONGA Savannah. Now, finding an albino in this species is probably the most popular albino in the game, and the species we are referring to would be a Great One lion. Now, if we are ever lucky enough to see Africa 2.0 added to Call of the Wild, wouldn't that be a great opportunity for them to add a Great One lion? I can't even imagine how amazing a Great One lion would look with its insane rare. Take this lion, for example, double its size, give it a crazy mane, awesome scars, huge teeth, gnarly claws, and of course, lots of different fur types, and you have yourself a Great One lion. Now, they are tricky to hunt because every time you shoot a lion, their zone tends to disappear because they have solo zones. Now, they do come back right away. They aren't that difficult. And I actually got my albino lion in only 250 kills, so I did get very lucky with that. But by doing a lion Great One grind, we would be pretty assured of getting the 3 rare variations for a lion in the game, which would be albino, dark brown, and blonde. So that would just be a bonus. And of course, insane amounts of diamond lions would also be a very sweet bonus. And that's the 300. My absolute... I didn't get him? I didn't get him? What the heck did I get? Hey, dude, chill out. You rock. And Splat! Now, if we ever did get an Africa 2.0, we would all be beyond excited to hunt on that map. Then add a Great One lion, and oh my gosh, you will never get me off of that map. Now, if there is a predator you would love to see as a Great One that was not on today's list, let me know what that is in the comments below. And there is our lion. I just can't wait to see this as a Great One. Class 10 right there, fabled, and all the different furs. Imagine all of the moose furs, but on a lion. Yeah, it would be pretty crazy. And I think it would bring a lot of hype to the game. So I would really like to see EW satisfied with the 5 Great Ones that we have on non-DLC map, and I would really love to see them add Great Ones to DLC maps. If you do agree with me, let me know down below. And today's keyword is lion. Drop that in the comments for your chance to win a 1-month membership to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one.